What's up, Deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. We're going to be doing the midweek Magic sealed event for Midnight Hunt. So we're going to hop right into that and see how it goes. I've only done one of those before, so hopefully we do well. Take a look and see. I think this is, yeah, it's just Midnight Hunt Innistrad, which is cool. Not a lot to gain from it, though. It looks like it's free to enter. So if you're trying to do a sealed event and you just want to knock that out, you get a card for 1 win, another card for 2 wins, and some sort of mystery cosmetic for 3. So I might just do that. I do enjoy the sealeds. I didn't get to play any. The first sealed I did was actually the Arena Open Day 1. So this is something that I think could probably do that and see how well I do there. But aside from that, it really doesn't give you a chance to do sealed. It's mainly all draft. Under events, you'll see that's the midweek Magic Phantom Sealed, and then we got draft, and a bunch of the entry stuff when you first start. So I'll take a look at this real quick. Premier Draft, March of the Machine. We've done that so many times that might not be worth doing. I think we'll go ahead and do the sealed event just because it's something new. And I don't think I drafted Midnight Hunt, but they had a lot of good stuff in that set. So we'll give that a shot. And right into it. Sweet. So we get 6 packs. We got to make a deck out of that and just see what we can do. Oh, we got Angel Fire. Let me tell you, I love that. We also got Arlen. Whew. So we're definitely doing a werewolf kind of thing, it looks like. And there's 3 more rares that we got to open. So we'll take a look at that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fairly new channel, free-to-play player, so everything you see me playing, I've got either in a draft, sealed event, something like this, or just opening packs in general. Arlen, definitely a good card there. Next one is... Oh, did it show me? It didn't show me. So I got 3 more rares. Let's do that. Oh, I thought it said I had more. Okay, well, I mean, that's still not bad. And we selected for rare or mythic rare. So as far as the sealed deck, I mean, this is a board wipe. Absolutely want to use that. Stormseeker's solid. Arlen's solid. Angel Fire's solid. And so I could probably put Augur in, but having double forest and double mountain is iffy. What is this? Old stick fingers. When you cast it, reveal cards from the top of the library until you reveal X creature cards. Put all creature cards revealed this way into your graveyard, then put the rest on the bottom of the library in any order. Power and toughness equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. That's kind of cool, but not ideal. Look at the top card of any of your library at any time. That's a very valuable ability. If you have a way of doing that, I highly suggest it. And you can play lands from the top. Awesome. As long as you control 3 or more creatures, different powers, you may cast creature spells from the top. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in anyway. And let's remove the filters and just see what we have. Remember, we kind of have an idea with the big shot cards, but there may be something that we see that's not a rare or mythic rare that we're like, oh, we got to play that. So we'll take a look. Gaither Commando. Sacrifice it, destroy artifact or enchantment. That's a solid card. We'll throw that in there. Sungold Barrage. 3-drop, instant speed. Destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. That could be useful. Candle Trap's pretty good. Prevent all damage that would be dealt by enchanted creature. It's got Defender, so they can still block with it, which isn't that great. But they could sacrifice it. Or I can sacrifice this and exile the enchanted creature for 3, but I have to like get up to the Coven, which is definitely possible in draft or sealed. So that's worth holding on to. Blue, we don't have any blue to play. There's some counters in there, not worth playing. We got a lot of black cards here. Infernal Grasp people use still today, like in standard. There's not really a whole bunch else. Got a good amount of red, good amount of green. I'm liking that. And let's check out our artifacts. Evolving Wilds, we'll definitely put that in there if we're doing tricolor. Unnatural Moonrise. It becomes night. That'll help us with Arlen. Target creature gets +1/+0, gains trample. Deals damage, draw a card, and it has flashback. Yeah, we'll put those in. Now, I think, looking at the curve, average 2.8. We've got only one 5-drop. I think that was Arlen. No, that's Burn Down the House. Arlen's 4-drop. So, that's pretty solid. As far as big drops, we could probably put this one in. 6/5, Daybound. Ward 1 gets Ward 3 when it turns into a werewolf, and it's an 8/7. That's a pretty big drop we could use. What does Jack-o'-lantern do? Sacrifice it, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard, draw. Exile from your graveyard, add 1 mana of any color. That just changes your mana fixing a little bit. It's not too great. Crossroads Candle Guide. Enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target card from your graveyard. Pumpable 2, add 1 mana of any color. It's another way to funnel mana to try to get your mana fixing. So we could put that in there, but for now, maybe we hold off. Let's first put in stuff that we know we can use. Outland Liberator, 2-drop, 2/2. Sacrifice, destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's cool. When it flips for 1, same thing. Or whenever it attacks. Oh, yeah. Does the same thing, but also when it attacks, which is good. Beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 3 or more. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's not entirely great. Turn target card from your graveyard to your hand. That's kind of cool, but not amazing. Timberland Guide, 2-drop, 1/1. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Could be useful. Bramble Armor, yes please. That's an old card. +2/+1 for 2 when it enters, attach it to target creature. I like that. Path to the Festival. Search the library for a basic land. Put that card on the battlefield tapped. Then if there are 3 or more basic, scry 1. Yeah, that seems strong. Let's take a look at our creature count. Only 5, so we have got to up the creatures for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll select creature. And then the 3 colors that we're using. Kind of narrow it down for us. Timberland. We need creatures, so I'm just going to start throwing them in there. 1-drop, cool. 2-tap creature, that's powerful when you can swing in with something big. And I'm not seeing a bunch of werewolves or anything, so that's kind of eh. Ordrix Outrider. 4-drop, 2/4, enters. Or sorry, whenever this or another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 on a card. Oh yeah, that guy will be huge in the game because there's should be a bunch of creatures on each side. Just that'll be nice. Okay, if it's either day or night, if it's either day or night, it becomes day. Whenever day becomes night or night becomes day, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them into your graveyard. I don't think I have a bunch of fetch from the graveyard, so that's not entirely good. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 on each of up to 2. Why not? We need it. Let's take a look at that creature count now. 13, we're getting there. Daybound, Warrior Werewolf that turns into a huge creature. Definitely use that. Three-drop that gets trample, keeps trample, flips. Doesn't really become something huge afterwards, but it's worth noting. Thermo Alchemist, 2-drop, 0/3. Deals 1 damage to each opponent when you tap it. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, untap it. That could be useful. We got 40 cards, 15 creatures, 8 non. So we'll take a look at the non-creatures and see if they're worth holding on to. We had Candle Trap so far. Bramble Armor, I think that's worth keeping. Unnatural Moonrise. That'll help flip our werewolves, so that's important. So maybe we do get this guy in there. And then we've got a little bit of a vampire thing going on. 1 damage to each player when that attacks. 4-drop, 4/3. Famished Foragers enters the battlefield. If an opponent lost life this turn, add 3 mana. 3 mountain. That's kind of good. Trample. Mounted Dread Knight enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it if an opponent lost life. That's kind of good. Our curve is pretty solid. We're at 2.7. 9 2-drops. So if anything, I'll need to get rid of some 2-drops. Overall, that looks pretty good. And yeah, we've got the double red, double green, just a splash of white. We do have Evolving Wilds, which is amazing. Let's see. 17 lands total. That's pretty good. I mean, as far as the way the game is set up, where it kind of picks the lands for you, it's not too far off, but we'll finish making our adjustments, and then we'll go from there. A little bit of a different strategy from drafting, where drafting you want to make sure you hit your creature count, pick your creatures, like remove all your non-lands, pick your creatures, and then put non-lands back in. We kind of saw like what we had and just have to make it work. So generally those rares and mythic rares, you'll probably put in the set, or at least the bulk of them, and just try to fit around that. So let's get rid of the creature and just do one more once over. See if there's anything else we could put in. As far as humans, I've got 16 humans. So I think Flare of Faith is worth going in there. +2/+2, but if it's human, it gets +3/+3 and indestructible. Mix that with Angel Fire, and you've got a lot of damage coming in. So we'll put it in for now. Cathartic Pyre seems cool. 2-drop, 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker, or discard 2, then draw 2. Or up to 2 and draw that many. So that's pretty valuable. Two-drop, gains first strike, gets +3/+1. Ooh. This is exile target spirit creature with disturb or enchantment. There's a lot of stuff that I might be able to use here. So we shall see. Let's keep looking. What is this? Duel for dominance. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. Control 3 or more creatures with different powers. Put a +1/+1 on that. Then they fight. That's kind of cool. We don't have any death touch or anything like that that could help us with a fight mechanic. We got some destroy target artifact, enchantment, remove from graveyard, but we don't really need that. Moonrager Slash. It's basically a lightning bolt if it's nighttime. So that's kind of cool, but I don't think that's what we need. Oh, Neonate Rush. This card is actually not that bad. If we were using vampires, 1 less, but for 3, 1 damage to target creature and 1 damage to its controller, draw a card. Actually, never mind, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was the one where you could sack a creature, deal damage equal to its power, because we got a lot of heavy powers in here, and that would have helped us a lot. Not seeing much. I think what we have is pretty good. Oh, wait a minute. 1-drop. Target creature gets +2/+0 against lifelink. When the creature dies, create a 1/1 with flying. That might be useful. Our non-creature spells are 9, so we'll just take a look and see what that is. There's 1, there's 2. There is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is Bramble Armor, 8 Flare of Faith, and then Candle Trap is 9. So maybe we get rid of Candle Trap, because, I mean, it's good, but it's really just giving Defender to my opponent, and yeah, I can get rid of it, but it's like a two-step process to get rid of something. So I think we get rid of that. Creature count 16, which is a little bit light. Bramble Armor I like. Unnatural Moonrise. That's a good kind of, oh shoot, now they're all werewolf swing in kind of thing. And it allows me to draw, so we'll definitely keep that. Path to the Festival. What is this? 3-drop, search for a basic land. We need that for mana fixing. If I had to get rid of a non-creature spell, that's tough. I got 16 creatures. That's already kind of low. I mean, maybe we get rid of Flare of Faith, but that's our indestructible instant kind of like change the board state thing. Maybe I get rid of Bramble Armor. Because it's +2/+1, that's cool, but the equip is 4, so it's only at instant speed. Well, not instant speed, only at sorcery speed for that first time. Is it really that good? But I mean, yeah, I think we do that. So we got 16 creatures, 7 non-creatures, total of 23, 17 lands. What is this? Creatures get +1/+1. If you have Covenant, they get +2/+1. That's okay. I think we do this, and let's take a look at those specific mana values. You can't quite see it, but I'll just kind of roll and explain it to you. So I've got those first 4 cards are only one specific white. Then I've got one specific red, one specific forest, all the way up till, well, with the exception of Unnatural Moonrise, only one specific mana for my 2-drops. And then Unnatural Moonrise is the 2. So to put a focus on that, we're basically going to be red, green, splash, white. And that makes sense because our high drop, our heavy drops, is going to be 2 specific mountain for Burn Down the House and 2 specific forest for Burly Breaker. And then again, for Arlen, we need that mountain and forest. All the plains spells just need 1. So we should have the least plains, about the same for mountain and forest, which we're seeing right there. I think it was right on the money with the lands that it suggested. We've got 12 plus the 4, that's 16, 1 Evolving Wild, 17, a little bit of mana fixing throughout. I think we do that. And let's see. Arlen, that's probably the best card that we have. We'll put that as our deck. Cool. I think we'll do alright with that. Let's just give it a shot. And I guess the event ends today as well. We'll knock this out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is kind of not a keep, but we might actually draw that mountain that we need with Augur of Otter. Augur of Autumn, my fault. I'm going to keep that. We'll just see if we can draw into it. It allows me to play lands from the top of my library, so as long as it stays out 1 turn, I might be able to get the land we need. Nice, we got a little flash here. Wait to the end of their turn. They're showing a swamp, so there's some removal, but remember this is a sealed event, so it's not likely. 2/2. It's got menace, so I can't flash it and block, so I might as well just flash it in now. And we got a mountain coming up next turn. Excellent. I'll swing just to try to get rid of that 2/2. Nope, they're going to take the 3. Hey, I'm fine with that. 3 damage in that early? Yes, sir. Swinging for 2, that means they're going to take 5 less they play something. Got a 2/2. Enters the battlefield. If opponent lost life, it deals X damage up to 1 target creature power, where X is the number of vampires, which is what, 2? Okay, so they got a vampire thing going on. I think we play this guy because it'll get a little bit bigger and have trample next turn. Swing with the 2/3, nah. We'll hold back and just try to see if we can draw into something good. With that +1/+1 counter on Timberland Guide, I think I'll put that on Harvest Tide Infiltrator, just because I think that that's, with the trample, probably more value. It's also got a higher power. Let's see. Ooh, what is this? If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile instead. At the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with this. Oh, this is the one that takes all your creatures. They got a good card there. That is. Ooh. Okay. So I can't block that because then they're just going to keep taking it. This does 5 damage to each creature in each... Alright, so I'll have to do this as soon as possible. No blocks. If I play this, I think I can play Reckless Stormseeker, because it'll be 3 different powers the Coven will trigger. I'm going to give the +1/+1 to him. Then I'm going to play the Werewolf. Give this guy haste. So now the 5/3 trample could probably get in. I don't think she'll block that. If she does, she gets removed. And then I don't have to worry about that problem, which is even better for us. Nice. Get that damage in. Basically looking for that card that makes it nighttime to kind of flip. That way we'll have an advantage over the vampires. Still got our board wipe, which is great. Swinging him for 3. Cool, I'll take 3. No blocks. 5 open mana. And they played a 2/3 Menace with Daybound and a 2/2 for 2. Tap 3 untapped creatures. Each opponent loses 1 life. I just drew a land, and I can play one from the top of my deck. I think it benefits me to play the one from the top of my deck because I'm not looking to board wipe at this very second. So I think we do that and we see if there's another creature I can play. It looks like there is. Whenever Ordruk Outrider or another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. So I'll do that. Got plenty of a board state right now. Just gonna keep sending in Harvest Tide for 5. Well, they can block, and if they don't block with Glorious Resurrector, then I'm in trouble. So that could be a problem. When did they get it? At the beginning of your upkeep, put all creature cards exiled with this. And that's a condition of that being on the board state. So, if she swings in, or if they swing in next turn, and they don't swing with her, I can block, lose stuff, and it's not going to be until their next upkeep that they would get any benefit from that. So I could board wipe to cover that. But if I swing now, I'd be in trouble. So no attacks. I'm just going to sit back. See how it goes. Oh, they got Mila too? Yeah. The best pet. You already know. Down to 9. Could also team block so that a lot of my stuff trades, and then I'll put all the +1/+1 counters on Odric Outrider, and then hit everything for 5 so that he stays alive and everything else is gone. So I could do that. Oh ho ho! We got a flip. Alright, so +2 gains trample and haste. Oh, but we got Angel Fire next turn. Ooh, that could be good. That could be really good. That is tough. The indestructible, trample, vigilance, all that stuff is solid. And next turn, I could play it twice and finish that off. So I'm just going to sit back. I could swing with the 7/5 and force some blockage. That would be cool, but I think no attacks is the move. And then when I play Angel Fire, I'll tap Thermo, play Angel Fire, tap Thermo, play Angel Fire, tap Thermo, so that'll bring them down to 9. I think that's the move. And it looks like these are best of 1 matches. Doesn't look like these are multiple. Opponent is thinking. They got 6 mana. 3 cards in hand. Awesome card sleeves. I don't know if you see that. The Mila sleeve. Alright, when the center is the battlefield, return target instant or sorcery from your graveyard to your hand. They have no graveyard. So they're just playing creatures to play them at this point. And they are moving to pass, so I'll go ahead and just activate that. Down to 11. Oh, Arlen's up next. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Alright, so I think what we do is, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, untap it, so I'll tap it now. Play Angel Fire on the 5/5. Should allow me to tap it right now. There we go. Angel Fire on, I guess, Storm Charged. Just to spread it out. That way I'm not getting just 2 more lifelink, I'll be getting 5 more lifelink. And I could do the Thermo now, but I think I'll wait just in case something happens, something weird. They've got 1 card in hand. I'm not entirely sure what could happen. But that's 12 damage that they'd have to block. And I'd be gaining a lot of life. Alright, so put +2/+2 on the 7/7. Definitely swinging with these 2. Maybe even the 1/1. Nah, I'll keep the 1/1 back. I'm just gonna try to see how much I can get in for that, because that's enough damage to kind of start clearing off the board state. I don't need to get greedy with that. They're indestructible, so I don't need to worry about them getting removed. I'm gonna go back up above 20. Should be in a good spot. That might be game. That's 7. Oh, it'd be 8 damage. So that's 5, 7. Never mind, that's just 5 over. They'd be at 4. Alright, so it's just 3 over at that point, so they'll have another turn at least. I'll probably put that up first. It's 5 damage either way. They're gonna tap to make me lose a life, I think. Yeah. And we're up to 20. That should do it. They've got 2 cards in hand. Anything crazy here? I think we got this one. They return a creature to their hand. The Menace 4/4 is what they have. Playing it for 3. That'll do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash the like button. Do it. Let's see what card it gave us for 1 win. Oh, it doesn't tell you till the end. Alright, we'll keep rolling. Oh, never mind. It gives it to you right now. We got a Mythic. Wow. Okay. And it is Blade Coil Serpent. 5/4, X and 6. It's a, I think, Grixis. So it's using double island, double swamp, double mountain. For every time you use double island to cast it, draw a card. Double swamp, each opponent discards a card, and then double mountain, it gets +1/+0 trample and haste until end of turn. So that's a pretty strong card. I've seen some people use that, especially with the whole play from graveyard kind of stuff, but anything with an X mana cost in it from the graveyard is a little iffy, but it's not just X, it's 6+X, so you could still play it from the graveyard and get some value. Let's keep rolling. This is weird. Probably not a keep. We need those forests to get ramp. And the deck is mainly forest and mountain, not plains. So that's a mull. We'll keep this and we'll roll with it. I think what I'll do is I'll get rid of a forest. Because we only needed the 2. Oh, that was a misplay. I should have played the 1-drop. Behind a turn right now. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Ooh. Yes, please. Even if they have a little flash action here, Chaplain should help us. I like the first strike damage coming in here. And next turn we'll play both of these, so we're basically caught up there. Got all the mana we need, except for the double red for that one card in the deck, so. You have any Dawn Guard? That's a good one. Every time it becomes day or night, look at the top 4, and they get to put a creature CMC 3 or less. Pretty solid. That is going to be good because it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. It's +1, +0. I guess I'll send the 3/1. So now it's a 4/1. Probably won't block with that. What's the disturb cost is 4. So then it'll be a flying first strike. Each creature you control is ward 1. If it would die, exile instead. That might be worth swinging with anyway, just to try to bait the block. We'll see what they do, because that could be strong, giving everything ward 1. Plus, if they block that, that gives us a play next turn, and they get hit for 4. That would be. I think that's the play. When this kind of set first came out, the first Innistrad block, that was so huge. The werewolf transforming, that was such a big thing. Everybody was really into it, and I think it was also because every show on TV was also about like zombies and everything, that they kind of went this route. But it was cool. Everybody was into The Walking Dead. That was like a huge thing. So I'm gonna do no blocks, and on their end step I'll ping them for 1. Oh, what? It wouldn't let me? Maybe. Oh, I think it's because I just played it. Yeah, that might have been it. I am gonna do this. I'll give the, what is it, +1. Eek. So that's not gonna help us. The vigilance is gonna be a problem. I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with alms and see if they take it. If they block, great. They're already at 13, so I have an ability here to try to get that down with a flyer. They're still at 3 mana, so they're hurting a little bit. Five. I guess I'll chop with the 2/2, because that's not much of a difference. Well, actually, I can sack to destroy the enchantment, and then that would only be a 3/3. So I think I block here. It should let me do this instant speed. Did we get rid of Gavany Dawnguard? Looks like they've got an instant. They keep hovering around their cards. There it is. So they didn't get trample or anything, but I did get rid of the enchantment, which is great, because then that means that's just a 3/3 now. Oh, what? And we got Angel Fire? That's what I'm talking about. I'm at 15, so I need to try to play smart here. I'm gonna do this for its disturb cost. Let Stormseeker give it haste. Swing for 3 over the top. And I mean, Angel Fire on the flyer is probably the move, so that we kind of get that damage in over the top. Nice. Oh no! They got Sigarda. Now it's a 4-4 on the ground. That's tough. I think I take the 4. Let's do control here so we can make sure Thermo hits for 1. Excellent. So I will tap Thermo. Angel Fire. Thermo untaps. I could probably tap him again. The 4 is pretty solid. I'll leave him ready to block just in case. Let's add it on top of that trample. 5-3 flyer. Running in there. Vigilance. They're not going to stop that. And I'll put them on a 2-turn clock with Alchemist. So if they do anything in response to try to remove that, I could use it as a blocker, tap, whatever I need. Ward 1, do they pay the cost? Of course they will. Exile, ooh. Okay, that kind of hurts. But I'm just going to win the game this way. Unless they have any kind of lifelink. I don't think that they do. That's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. On to game 3 of this sealed event. Vision of a Monket is pretty good. 3-drop. That thing is a copy of a creature or copy of any creature in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. That's probably the only downside to it, because when people copy a Tali, it's only a 4/4, but still a lot of value in that. And our second card is another Mythic, Karn Legacy Reforged. Ooh. Nice. I think they're definitely going to make an artifact deck around this. If you didn't see the unboxing videos, check those out. The one I did of the Aftermath set, I did pull a Karn, and it was among many other pulls. But in talking about it, you can understand why I think this will be a good card. Or like a deck with this in it. And we're going to keep rolling. This doesn't look like a keep. I mean, it's got the 2 mana that we need, but it's all 3-drops, nothing early game, and we have 9 2-drops. We probably should see some. This is a much better keep, and I will pitch the second mountain, I think, because that Thermal Alchemist has been doing work for us. I could get rid of the Burly Breaker because it is a 5-drop. And we don't have the forest, and this way we guarantee our 4 lands. I'm actually going to do that. Just last kind of thought there. Chaplain of Alms. Is that Alms or Aim? Alms. Alright, we got a 2-drop. That is kind of cool for early game. We get some damage in there. Another 2-drop that basically just pings every turn, which is also good. I think we go for the 3/1, just try to get the damage for now. Alright, starting it off quick. I mean, Reckless Stormseeker seems like the move. Put it on itself, maximize damage. They're down to 12, that easy. Ooh, this could be interesting. If I don't play anything and just kind of sit tight, those will transform next turn, which is good. I've got power 1, 2, and 3, so I do have Coven. So he can't be blocked by that 2-3. Sweet. So I'll swing in with the 3-1 easy. And I might even just pump him up the +1 and swing for 4. I could also swing with the 2-3, but that'll probably just get chop blocked. Actually, better plan. If I put the +1/+1 counter on Reckless, it can get blocked, so I don't want to do that. I'll do Timberland Guide. Put it on the 3-1, so I'll have a 4-2, so power 1, power 2, power 4, so that's fine. Since I already played something, I might as well play Thermo. Put the +1/+0 on this. Can't be blocked. Down to 7. Real easy. Pretty sure that's it for this one. And that'll do it. Pretty sure that puts it over the top. Can't be blocked. That'll be 6 damage. I'll ping for 1 with the Alchemist. Don't lose anything. Everything's cool. Can't block, bro. Power 2. Oh, never mind. And he gets first strike? Oh, way to change it up. Yeah, that's gonna be a hit. I do have trample, but I'm gonna lose that because he's got first strike, so I'm not gonna hit him for anything there. That hurts. Good play. Five mana. Opponent's playing Boros. Kind of hoping that they swing, but they won't because the damage coming back is too much. Five damage to target creature, 2 damage to that creature's controller. If it would die, exile instead. Yikes. Let's start the chip with Thermo. I'm gonna chop with Alms just in case I draw a land, so I have something to do next turn, and it'll stop the damage coming in. There we go. No attacks, end turn, and so I'm slowly gonna chip at my opponent here. Angel Fire would do really well right now. We'll see if we get it. 29 cards. Ooh, never mind. 3/4 flyer. Exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Not sure what they could pick here. Oh, just the one. And swing with a 2-3. It's Vigilance. I'm going to go ahead and ping for 1. I do like the flash. I'll wait to use that on their turn. At this point, if my opponent's afraid to swing in, we've got kind of a stalemate thing going on where I can just ping, 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 and eventually we'll hit our goal, assuming they don't have any lifelink. Didn't see a lot of that, or I don't remember a lot of lifelink in this set, but it's possible. That's a pretty awesome card, Unruly Mob. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's insane for draft. They're probably gonna swing with a 3-4. Oh no, they can't because they're afraid of the 2-1 on the back. So they just gotta keep getting chopped. My turn. Some more land. Ooh. No attacks. And turn. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Opponent just said nice, or emoted nice, so hopefully they got something cool. They got a little bit of life gain back. 24 cards in the deck, 27 in mine. This is tough. Alright, swinging with the 3-3. I'm gonna flash in. Declare blocks. And just get rid of that problem. Wow, not really drawing what we need. Board wipe would be nice at this point, just because we're getting outnumbered here, so pretty soon my opponent will be able to swing for lethal, and that's not what we want to see. Oh no! Exile, they're gonna get rid of the Thermo, I would suspect. Maybe the flyer, but Thermo is also good. Update is available. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Two ones on the ground. 2-3. Alright, well, first strike, easy. Block to stop that. Take 4. I'm okay with that, because that 1-1 can stop a 3-3 next turn, so that's probably better. There goes the flyer. No, they're going for Thermo. I would get rid of the flyer. But okay. Yeah, Brutal Cathar in this set is insane. As far as draft. Because if that's all you're playing with, just Midnight Hunt, that card just flipping over and over, just gonna keep getting rid of the board state, it's solid. No attacks. And I think that's it. I think we lose this one. That's rough. Yeah, I mean, they could just swing. I'm at 10. Swing with everything, yeah. I mean, I would swing with the rest too. Because I could chop the 4, I could chop the 1. That puts me at 5. All I really have to do is chop here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a whoops. It's all good, bro. Oh, never mind. He gone. So even if I get Angel Fire, it'll be useless at this point. And we got pinged. It's still fun though. We got the 2 cards as far as the... What was the last thing? It's just a... I forget what it's called. Mystery Cosmetic. I'm not too concerned about that. So... What is this? Keep playing until the event ends? I don't understand. Oh, I think it says, I think it's like you got 5 hours to finish. Maybe you do get 3 losses. I don't know. That's not a keep. That's more like it. I'll get rid of a forest. Probably fetch for a plains just because I know I'll need it. There we go. For 3 pumpable gets death touch? Yikes. I think it said the update starts in 10 minutes about 2 or 3 minutes ago, so I'll have to try to hurry this game along. I will not block the 1-2 because it can get death touch and that wouldn't be fun. All right. Play the 3-1. See if we can get some draw action here. Nice. Could help a little bit. Hmm. 2, 3, 4 damage again. It's gonna hit me for 5 total. Nope. 3 total. Puts me down to 9. I don't know if I'll be able to do much here. This one can't be blocked by the 2-2, so I think that's a better play. Then I could flash in, double block the brimstone guy. Oh wait, no, it can be blocked now. Because it didn't have Coven. We lucked out on that one. Whoops. And a 4-drop that could be useful later. This is a close one. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. 6-6. Whenever Enters battlefield, create 2/2/2 green wolf tokens, and flips, becomes a 7/7 with 4 pumpable fight action. And then whenever it attacks, also get 2/2. Yikes. That's good. That's a good card. Oof. I don't know if we'll be able to beat that one. We'll flash in. Or any of these enchantments? No. Block. Block. Just to get rid of it. Kather's gonna be gone, but that's fine. Even if I give something +1/+0, I don't think it'll get through with the trample. So we're just going to try to strengthen up our defense here. Put a +1 on each of up to 2 target creatures. So the 3/5 and the 3/1. I'm guessing. That way, if they swing with a 7/7, we can team block. No attacks. Oof. Didn't think about that. Fight technique. So that's lethal? Almost? If you swing with everybody? Probably tap the 3, give it death touch. Yep. Not enough. I don't think I can do much with Arlen. It is nighttime, so I could swing with a 5/5. Let's see. So I could make it a 5/5, or I could add 2 mana. If I add 2 mana, I could play this or one of these. 4/6. Make it a 5/6. They could block with everything. That's still not enough. That's a good game. I'm just gonna swing out. Yeah, the pack leader they have over there, that's nuts, especially for draft. You got an ability to create tokens every time you swing. Just protect that card and you'll be alright. And that's it. Good game. System message did say there was an update, so I'll have to log off of this. But let's see. I don't know if it's 3 losses. If it's 3 losses, then we still have 1 more. Maybe I'll pick it back up later, but let's see. Yeah, it did want me to restart, so I think I'll go ahead and stop it there. As always, I appreciate you joining me. Make sure to watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.